Hello there, YouTube. How the hell are you? My name is Vac, and we're here today to play some Marvel Strike Force. So come on in, sit on down, put on your favorite music. Welcome to Mortytown TV. Just try to relax and get swifty.
Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here.
All right, somebody's quick. How y'all doing? All right, so let's see now. It's a little later than normal tonight, and I do apologize for that. But at the conclusion of the X-23 Blitz, I believe I had pushed myself to the limits of human exhaustion. Couldn't keep my eyes open. I had to lay down and get a rest. So we're awake now and a little bit revitalized, ready to get back at it. Josh, David, Phantom, welcome to the stream, you guys. Good to see you. So basically today we're going to go catch up on all the shit we've been neglecting all day because we've been blitzing. Then we're going to pick up our rewards, etc., and then do a round of blitz for the Red Star orbs because we're saving up. I went ahead and I picked up all available offers. We got 57 Red Star orbs that we're sitting on, plus of course those 5 Red Star promotions that they sold. So I picked up both of those. We're gonna save all of those for Emma Frost. That's all gonna be in a future video. But we're just sitting on them now and looking to add to them is what we're looking to do. Good morning, RDX. Hope you're having a good day. So we're just gonna hang on to those for the moment. But what we do need to do is pick up our stuff. I think I got knocked down in arena at the last minute. I got myself to second, and then somebody had tied up the number 1 guy, so I went back to blitzing, and I think somebody hit me and knocked me down. So we're gonna see right now, David. I'm pretty sure I hit that top 100. I finished up at 49 million, and that was a personal best for me. It looks like I got 46th place, so we did make it, in fact. So okay, Wakanda. So yeah, rank 46 rewards. Got 110 shards and a good bit of that other stuff. But who gives a shit? So there we go. That was a nice little chunk of X-23. I did get knocked down to 6th in arena, which is a sad day, but we'll be all right. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. That's actually my best showing ever, I think, in a blitz. So let's see then. Pretty sure that's not going to get her another star, but we're just looking to get her the 7th star now. That put me a good bit of the way there. Good bit of the way there. That's funny. It was 49 million and a little bit of change, Josh. All right, so let's see then. We got some Squirrel Girl energy to burn. Thank you very much, Josh. Yeah, that's definitely a new personal best for me. I think 45 or 46-ish, something like that, had been my previous best. And just happy to have that many X-23 shards to get me a good little jump on 7. She's going to be one of the more expensive ones for me to get to 7 if I choose to do that. So just glad to have it. Just glad to have it. All right. And that was the whole goal. That was the whole goal. Now we're going to try to go and do pretty decent on this Red Star Orb Blitz. And that way we can just add to that total. So let's go to campaigns again real quick and spend the regular energy that we have. On pretty much any open campaign node that has stuff we want. I was a machine. I basically did the last half hour with only Black Order. And it burned up a good number of blitz charges on that, but it was worth it. Really made that final million go quickly. Okay, so need to sleepwalk through some raids, I guess. We're so full up, I got jumped. But that'll help me push to the end. Or near enough. Yeah, so it's not my first top, 1,000, 2,000, whatever it is. Not my first top 1,000 finish, but first top 100. Normally I would not have that amount of time to blitz. And when it comes back around that I will again, I have no idea. And of course we're not going to really even be interested unless it's a new character release. We'll see about Beast, but I doubt I go that hard on him. I'll probably just try to finish top 1 to 2%. Might push a little harder on the second one to get into the shard earning stratosphere. Did burn me out a little bit. Man, I had to close my eyes for a few hours and stop looking at screens. I've been staring at one all day. Ran my phone dead. Would have liked to have streamed the final moments to push it to the end, but I was in a car driving around. I was wrestling dogs. It was a whole thing. Josh, just appreciate you being here, sir. Go do what you got to do, man. Hopefully we'll see you when you get back. $20 should be ample time for us to move through this boring raid stuff. We get done with this, I do know I need to do some store farming. I have not done that. Since the store reset at 8 o'clock, actually, I have not looked at it. So we'll need to get in there because we need to see if we can find ourselves some molecular scans, try to get Venom finished off. And then just see which of my blitz teams still needs a little help above 200K or 400K, which is a number of them still. But if I can get that set up, then the next time I want to blitz this hard, I'll be just in that much better of a position. Oh, man. Good opportunity to prepare my Swifty potpourri.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
Quiet night for Mortytown, typically. Sundays and Mondays we don't have wars. It's a nice little 2-day block. Everybody kind of takes a breath. So I'll have to look into just exactly, I mean, is there an inkling of a whisper of the release of Emma Frost? Like, Thomas thinks that she's coming at the conclusion of the Symbiote Spider-Man milestones, but that makes sense to me. That does make sense. I will probably get a few offers on her. We'll go hard on the Red Stars. At least enough of to make a good orb opening video, you know. I would really love to save them all for Doc Ock, but he's probably far enough out that's not worth it. There'll be more before he comes around. So we'll try to supercharge up Emma Frost and get her ready for that Marauder slot. And then I can start thinking about where I'm going to put my Ultron. Because he's filling that spot right now. Decisions. Maybe by that time I'll have built up Squirrel Girl enough we can start giving some thought to putting that Young Avengers team together. Not yet. She's going to need more than 2-3 stars to crack my starting lineup. For sure. Like, no doubt about it. You can't get off the bench in my roster with 30K. It's not happening. I pulled Toad and Blob off the bench about 5 stars, and they did pretty well. So I may try that. You know, she's not going to be like a big DPS on the team. She's just going to have to heal. So I'm thinking 5 stars, especially like I think I got 4 or 5 reds on her, and she'll probably be able to perform at that level. So I'll have to find a new home for Psylocke and the like. They're probably going to hit a crap old team, hit the bench. Be right back. Gonna be some shifting around on the old roster. So yeah, I've been a little starved for ideas for short form content. So I figured some Red Star orb openings would be a way to start. Been needing to do it for a while anyway. They're just so often fairly pedantic. I can buy $100 worth of Red Star orbs and not get a whole lot, right? Just end up with basically nothing but progress toward a 6, an Elite 6, you know? Well, people do seem to like them. I'm not in that camp. I've never been the guy to watch people do them. I do watch Whale Wars, I guess. I have seen a lot of episodes of Whale Wars, but it's not really, I don't know. It's a pretty good format for doing it, I think. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of dupes. It's a lot of dupes. But it's usually a nice bit of climbing into elites when I do open a lot of Red Star orbs. Mr. Harris, how do you do, sir? We got 46th place. Yeah. We finished at 49 million and got 46. Which was like 112 shards, something like that. Nice little jump. It got me a third of the way to her 7th star. Since we had already got her to 6. So we're positioned pretty. I'm not gonna have to wail out super heavy to finish her up when it's Doc Ock time. Thank you, thank you. It's a personal best. I'm pretty happy about it. Certainly not a damn record. Baxos was watching me and he's like, "Man, you don't usually blitz this much," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know, it's a thing. I'm trying to get this character." And he's like, "You trying to set a record?" I was like, "Fuck yeah." He said, "Really?" I was like, "Hell no, personal best. The record's like 999 million. I'm not setting no record. It's not gonna happen. I'd have to not sleep or blitzbot." And that's one thing I haven't looked at. We should check is how did those top 45 spots look? Who got number one and at how much? I'm interested to see. So we'll go take a look at that here in a minute. Yeah, on the whole, pretty good showing. Happy about it. Pretty happy about it. Saved me a lot of money here down the road, or a good bit at least. I mean, 100 stars is probably not going to come cheap, and I'm going to have to get 200 more or so to finish her up. All right, we'll come back for the Greek. Real quick, let's farm the store. To see what we got here. Hoping for some molecular scans. No joy. We'll take those nanites. Get a little short on those. A single blitz orb. Gian, how the hell are you, sir? Nice to see you, Mr. Adriano. All right. We're done with Blob again, so nothing to open there now, but Kingpin vaults once more till they add another character I need here. Uh-oh. Pardon me. Got a little bit of nasal distress there all of a sudden. Definitely want those isomers. Getting quick on the mute button. Okay, so nothing that we're looking for. That's distressing, but hey. So they had an offer that came out. Working that DD3. So now we're going to be looking for more Black Order characters here in this upgrade store. Keeping our eyes peeled for that. But not this time, and we're not going to bother refreshing over it. Let me see here. So let's go check real quick. Where do we look at that here? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. I think that's a different guy from last time, isn't it? I do believe it is. Certainly a lot more reasonable number. It's not 999 million. So 71 million brought in first place. And then we finished at 46th with 49 million in change. $49,120,000 specifically. So that was good. I mean, the best we could have done, you know, I think it was basically just number one and then the top 100, if I recall correctly, on the rankings. No, if we could have got ourselves into 15 or less, we could have got about 50 more shards. Okay, but you know, maybe next time. Maybe next time. That made for a rough 3 days for me. I'll take it for sure. Okay, so let's get on to let's see, where are we at here? Aha. Kree and Ravager nodes. We'll just take Kree, because hell with Ravager. I'm going to fire one up. Gonna lose these two guys and pick up the girls. That should handle anything in front of them. All right, I need to step away for just a moment. Be right back. That did not take long. So hello there, if you're just joining us. My name is Vac. We're playing some Marvel Strike Force. We're catching up on things after the furious X-23 Blitz extravaganza. So just come on in, chill out. Christopher, how do you do, sir? We just had a look at that. We finished up with a score of 49.1 million, and that got us 46th place. So we finished up with 115 X-23 shards for the old total, which has us now at about a third of the way toward 7 stars. Pretty happy about it. Maybe next time we'll go for top 15. But that would have took closer to 70 million. It's a very real possibility if I can whale out for less than a few $100s and get them, then I'm probably going to do that. And that's what all this was about, was getting set up for that, basically. For the whisper of a hint of a dream of a 7-star Doc Ock. Don't get me wrong, X-23 is great. I don't mind working that X-Force team at all. They're doing pretty well for me. They do well in war, especially. They're like a Fantastic Four in that regard. They do okay in Blitz, really great in war. Okay, Boomer. So yeah, I figure that'll make a good video one day too, right? We'll do a 7-star Doc Ock impressions video down the road. Also saving up Red Star orbs for a Red Star opening video, probably corresponding with Emma Frost. Yeah, it's going to be very important to get some Red Stars on him. I'm curious to know, right? Like, I'm saving up my Red Star orbs right now, and I really want to know, like, who's going to be releasing when, right? Like, is he coming quick? Should I just save them all for him? Because I probably do care more about getting Red Stars on him than Emma Frost. Don't get me wrong, I want him on Emma Frost too. But him being a summoner, it's going to be more important. Like, much more important. So if I can wait until he's a featured character and open all these Red Star orbs, that would probably be my preferred thing to do. And chances are, somewhere in all those regular Red Star orbs that will otherwise just be getting, yeah, I don't know if we're going to save them that long. There'll be plenty more I can buy before then. But we'll see how it goes. Somebody get that turn bar manipulating bastard off the field. There we go. Alright, so then we're caught up there for now. Now the Mortys can't get mad at me for slacking. Might have got a little behind on them with the whole blitz thing, but we're not doing too bad here. Okay, I actually kind of prefer it if most of the Mortys take the best of the rewards. I like to see them catching up on me. All right, so yeah, we're saving 57 Red Star orbs. Probably got some Squirrel Girl orbs to open here, or a Squirrel Girl orb to open. And a Mega Orb. Not that exciting though. Not really anything in them I need. Alright. So that's got everything caught up there. We do need to climb back up an arena. And we'll get in a one rotation on the Red Star Blitz to get ourselves going for tomorrow. Flip. Glad that didn't hit Proxima. Well, you know, we'll hold off a turn. We'll flip all this back. Oh, sad day. Ooh. This is actually a pretty close one. There we go. That's Lucky. Me and Lucky, we compete up at the top a lot. I guess we were both going pretty hard in the blitz today. Didn't have time to get in there. Pirate's almost 500K. He's been pushing his Black Order team, looks like. Still needs a star on Corvus. On Call. A lot of red stars, though. A lot of 5s and 6s in there. My goal is to get all of mine to 5. To 6. They're all 5 now. But my goal is to get them all to 6 stars. And now we're building up the promotion credits that we need for that. We bought the offers for those gold promotion credits. That was too juicy not to pass up. And so we'll have one upgrade we can make and keep our eyes open for. And then the rest we'll be able to do when we finish up Dark Dimension 3 for the second time. So let's just get all these lower levels, lower nodes knocked out. The first few tiers. So hello if you're just joining us. My name's Vac. We're playing some Marvel Strike Force. Right now we're just trying to get caught up on everything we were neglecting all day while we were blitzing for X-23. And these first few tiers are very pedantic, right? It's way too big of a punch down for it to be a challenge to any, even my worst teams. Like, this is just a bunch of bench warmers thrown together just to get through this, essentially. Just so I don't have to waste a good team on tier 1 or 2. Nothing important. Okay. Welcome back, Josh. So we're done with raids, and now now we're just doing the Red Star Blitz. Getting a rotation in on that, getting things started, so I don't have to mess around with these lower tiers tomorrow. And this is pretty much how I utilize my bench warmer characters. The ones that never come off the bench in Blitz or in War. I'll use them in these lower tiers of Blitz just to move me on through. Since everything is so damn easy, you can autoplay it. Particularly tier 1 and 2. It's not worth throwing a good team at. What's good, Nate Dawg? Nice to see you, Morty. Welcome back to the stream, man. Well, I guess what's good is that we scored 49 million in the blitz and got 46th place. So that was another 115 x23 shards, which, you know, that's handy. It's going to get us a little closer to that goal of a 7 red star or a 7-star Doc Ock. But just a full finished out team of X-Force is going to be nice to have as well. So anyway, I'm gonna cast a blind spell on you while we get Swifty real quick.
Oh yeah, you gotta get Swifty. You gotta get Swifty in here.
Yeah. All right. So we knocked out Raid. We're just rolling through these early blitz tiers, getting things caught up. I'm a little late on the stream, but I had to get some rest after that all-day push. I hate even blitzing right now. I'm so sick of blitzing, but you know, we want more red star orbs. Swole, what's up, bud? Welcome back to the stream, sir. Nice to see you. You haven't missed too much. We've picked up the rewards from the last blitz and got caught up on our raids, and then now we're starting up the next blitz. Gotta get them done, man. I don't want the Mortys to think I'm slipping. Gonna roll through these lobies a couple of times. If we can get away with it. They're so bad, these teams. I'm pretty sure all of my best raid team or blitz teams are all ready to go. I haven't been paying too much attention to the milestones. I'm not really, I'm not after more symbiote Spider-Man shards, so. It's hard not to love symbiotes. They are too good. I I have heard similar sentiments from other people that people would very much like anti-venom. Just more symbiotes in general. Just more symbiotes in general. I'm trying to double blitz here. I'm working both accounts at once. The support symbiote. I hadn't even thought of that. I like it. Both are good choices, but I think Black Bolt will have a little more weight for you in across all game modes. Whew. Mercy. Something is not sitting well in my sinuses. I don't know what's got a hold of me. Thank you, Josh. Well, I get nervous with my hand team facing anything half decent. I mean, all of this is still a big old punch down. Big old punch down. Oh, that's a weird one. All right, I'll be right back. One more crack at getting at what's ever in these sinuses. All right, hopefully that did me some good. Oh, come on now. Y'all ain't killed Medic yet. I hope it's allergies. I would hate to get past this COVID scare and then get actually sick, you know? Some other kind of sick. Okoye, catching up your Wakanda. It's a good time for it, honestly. Yeah, poor Ant-Man and Wasp. They just really ain't got a spot right now. I use Ant-Man on that Avengers team just for want of, you know, he's got some tech synergies with Vision, who also recently got moved to that team with the introduction of Ironheart. Yeah, it would be nice to see, I guess, a miniature team. I don't know what you'd call it. A quantum team would probably be the best name. A quantum team. That's the ticket. Nice. Somebody had Ant-Man and Wasp at 7 red. Wow. That is a combination of incredible and terrible luck. For sure. It would be 2. Gigantic numbers. Gigantic numbers. This is how the game is meant to be played for old people like me. Like, what is that? What is that? Oh, okay, 60,000. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, I know that's a bug, but like, I know people are like, it should be like that all the time. I do have a 7 Red Star Hulk, not Ant-Man and Wasp. Even Casino would be jelly. Yeah. That was one of the first time, I think maybe the first time Casino and I chatted, is he was talking about, people were kind of giving him shit in his stream about 7 Red Stars and how he didn't have any. And this was, I think, just a few days before he pulled Shuri. And he was like, I wonder who's got... yeah, I mean, there's a 7 Red Star Shuri on the account in question that has been all the drama for. Yeah, and so she's a good character. But I think a few days before he pulled that, he was in chat in his stream. Like, I wonder who's got the most out there, you know? And I think at the time I had 8. I'm up to 10 now, but I had 8 at the time. And I was like, yeah, I just pulled a 7 Red Star Corvus. Check this out, you know? And I got 8 total. And he's like, I want to see that, you know? And I was like, okay. So I just sent him screenshots of all of it. But then I was immediately outbid. There were, I think somebody had 11 that was in the chat that day and outbid me. I did, Wolverine. I did. Gonna use those to upgrade some of my Black Order characters. That was too juicy to pass up on. Those gold promotion credits are just a little too rare for me to let that go by. Yeah, it's not a great exchange rate, but it's something I can stack on top of what I'm going to get from my second run of Dark Dimension 3. $100 gets you a 6. Piece of cake. These guys are doing what they're built to do. I mean, I could just not buy it, but they're not going to drop the price. It's their currency; they get to set the price on it. I agree that was not the greatest exchange rate. It's just that it's a currency that you very rarely get an opportunity to buy. So I had to jump on it. Yeah, that's probably my next big whale session. Grabbing a few Emma Frost offers when she comes out. Alright, let's see here. Let's get rid of you. And you, big guy. And I think we can roll it on out from there. I cannot tell you how happy I am to finally be at a point in the game where I'm not struggling to get ABCs. It is so nice. I mean, I just move on to other crap that's holding me up. It's just the way the game works. But it's still, I'm tired of looking that particular bottleneck in the face. Oh man, when you put it like that, that does sound pretty damn bad. Costs as much as a PS5. Yeah, that does sound bad. Yeah, I agree. Let's go. We got to get one more arena attack in. Thomas, how are you, sir? If to be quite honest, I would rather have another 7 red star than to play on a PS5. All right. Let's go take second place from JP so we can call that a day. Particularly if that character's Black Bolt. Oh, good lord. 7 red star Black Bolt. I can get a lot done with that. All right, there's the flip. Then we'll flip it all back. Get the defense ups and the counterattacks. if I had a place, I mean, I got a PlayStation sitting over here in the other room that I never play. Got plenty of good games on it. I got no time for it playing this. Yeah, those just having those 3 nodes to farm superior basics is nuts, man. It is so hard to farm those things. I'm so happy that you get like 3,000 of them for finishing up Dark Dimension 3 the first time. That was like the best part of finishing Dark Dimension. Easily. Oh my god, did I never do villains missions? Ah, well. Guess we're hosed on that today. No big deal. Not the worst thing. All right, let's finish up this rotation. So hello there, if you're just joining us. My name is Vac. Welcome to the stream. You're in Mortytown TV. We're just wrapping up a blitz rotation here for these red star orbs that we're mostly saving for Emma Frost and an upcoming red star orb video around her, I suppose. And so we're just laying in a good rotation to get things started and run through these early tiers. I am loving the latest season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I needed me some more agents, no doubt about it. Is that right? Well, I'm glad I made it then. I've been trying to get active on the Facebook groups just to get myself out there. I don't know that any of it was that humble. I appreciate it though. I just like to give people the opportunity to use their whale hello there meme. You know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't get enough play. Am I right? Well, I mean, we're trying to grow this channel, right? I'm a little late to the content creator game. You know, typically people, you know, you start content creating on a game at release of a game, and here I am 2 years in, and I'm getting going on it. So I'm a little behind on that. I'm just trying to make the community aware of me. And I thought, what better way than just to introduce myself, show off a little bit of what I got, and just try to be helpful to people, right? I've answered a lot of questions, given a lot of free roster reviews. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I didn't want to come across as too egotistical, like, look at my shit, noobs. You know, I don't want to be all like that. That's just really not my personality at all. So this is not me. Oh no. All this stealthing. We are not attacking Greg. Well, I appreciate that, Swole. We are definitely one of the smaller channels. Oh, Thor. Stop it, Thor. Thor's just looking to go off. Well, I mean, you know. I would say there's a lot of overlap between my advice and theirs, but not in all regards. In some cases, I have a different perspective, being a little farther down the TCP road than them. And in some cases, I have a different perspective, being a little farther back down the progression than them. Insofar as alliance progression goes, they're pretty much all ahead of me. But in personal projection and personal what's the word I'm looking for now? In personal progression, not quite so much on all of them. I think Casino is right on par with me by total collection power. There was a time that the student surpassed the master, and I remember looking at his stream and thinking, oh man, shit, I'm past him now. But I don't think I've ever been that far past him. OMG is hilarious, man. That guy's he's certainly found the comedic niche, if nothing else, in the content creator sphere for Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, he's just a lot of fun to watch. And I mean Valley's upbeat tempo, you know, is very infectious. He can be a lot of fun to watch. I think that Casino is kind of the wizard that has the team behind him that really knows the game the best. And you can really tell that from their infographics, which is a great service they do for the community. So I'm just trying to find my little niche over here. Yeah, there's no doubt he's a wrestling fan. Everything about that guy screams Hulk Hogan to me. His whole persona, right? You can tell that, probably like me, he was a little Hulkamaniac at once upon a time. I was more 80s. But I think I'm a little older than you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm caught up now on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm eagerly awaiting the 10th episode. I'm enjoying it, right? They're leading in, like, one of the corniest things about the show is the way Phil keeps coming back from the dead. And I love that they're leaning into it, right? Like, oh, well, that's kind of Phil's superpower. I love that. That's hilarious. season 7 is and the final season of Agents of Shield is currently airing, and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, Boomer. Yeah, I like the way they're leaning into the Phil thing. I'm looking forward to Fitz showing up some point. It surely has to happen. I was saddened by Enoch in the last episode, but hey, he's a robot. Yeah, yeah. Always down for some more Daisy Johnson. Love me some Quake. And, Agent May with empathic superpowers? What? Like, I'm all for it. I'm just having a good time. Yeah, I mean, now, yeah, at this point, I mean, he's been a reanimated human that came back to life because of the Tahiti project and the Cree blood that they pumped into him. And then, now he's come back again as cloned Coulson from a different time named Sarge. And he's come back now as an LMD twice. And the Max Headroom episode was the best. I mean, I was an '80s kid, and so that whole Mac and Deke, adventure, that whole episode was crazy for me. When Deke came out and did "Don't You Forget About Me," and he kept throwing Daisy, "Don't you forget about me, Daisy." I loved it. I loved it, man. That whole episode was straight fire. It really slapped for me. And then having Coulson as Max Headroom. I don't know if any of you guys really remember Max Headroom, but he was this electronic character that lived inside of the TV from a TV show in the '80s. And man, I mean that's just out. Every bit of that hit good for me, man. Every bit of that hit good for me. The Johnny Five references with the robots that they were building in the '80s, the new hunters. It was just incredible, man. Really looking forward to seeing where they go here to end it off. I thought that last episode with the time loop thing that was actually directed by Elizabeth Henstridge, who plays Gemma Simmons. I thought that was a really, really good episode. Probably the best episode yet. It's a little weird to see Daisy hooking up with Sousa, who you always thought of as the guy who's been carrying the torch for Peggy Carter. Kind of thought at the end of the Peggy Carter show that he was the guy that Peggy Carter ended up with. It's kind of how they left you feeling at the end of that. But then, of course, Endgame kind of threw a monkey wrench into that. All right, get out of here. Don't you just bring him right back? How dare you, sir? How dare you? Just heal him full, why don't you? Let's clear all these blinds. Let's see if we can't get him out of here one more time. Because why not? We just got all day to be here, I guess. Fighting this damn supernatural team. Alright, Elsa's close, so let's get Elsa out of here. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I bought the crappy uh, gold promotion offers. But I mean, to be fair, at this point in my progression, the best way that I can make a big jump on my collection power, outside of new characters, is to get a nice big red star jump somewhere. And that's just hard to do with luck of the draw. As I get down to fewer and fewer available characters for upgrades, having those upgrade tokens is becoming more and more important for me. Let's go after Thanos, try to ignore Hulk if he'll let us. All right. Love that Asgard team. Love it. I really did enjoy the side trip to Afterlife, you know, like calling back to previous locations in the show, bringing Jia Ying back in. That was pretty cool. That actress is in a lot of good stuff. I don't know her name offhand. She was like the villain in season 1 of Altered Carbon on Netflix. It was pretty good. Alright, let's get rid of all that. Start the Wombo. Sets that up for War Machine. Sam can knock it down. We're long since got the milestones at this point. We're just trying to roll through the rest of the rotation and get a nice little maybe 1 or 2 million base to work off of for tomorrow. It doesn't usually take like an incredibly high score to do well in this blitz, and I imagine somewhere between 10 or 20 million will do okay, get me in the 1 to 2 percentile a lot of times. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, door number 1. I'm just going to keep my eyes open. When I start seeing X-Force offers hitting the store, that's when I'm going to know that Doc Ock is around the corner. Yeah, hit Coulson. There you go. That's how you do it. Dying is his superpower. And it's pretty funny that they got that right as well in Marvel Strike Force. Although I guess these days to bring him back, we need somebody to recover his hard drive, and we need Gemma Simmons to build him a new LMD body. And technically, man, you know, the original Phil's dead. This is just a copy. But, you know, it's a copy with all of his memories. It's as good as a clone, you know. One thing I'm not sure about that I'm intensely curious about with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is what happened to Lola? They seem to have lost Lola at some point. I don't remember that. But clearly there's no Lola in that cargo hold. You got Mac's motorcycle. Looks like you even have another motorcycle in there. But I don't see no Lola. She blind us. Well, yeah, I mean, I was glad that we got some Coulson in the Captain Marvel movie, and I do hope we see him again. If for no other than than for Clark Gregg to get some work, because I mean, he's been involved in Marvel and the MCU since day one. You know, he was the obligatory Shield guy in all of the early movies, so I really do hope that he sees some more screen time. He's got a lot of history with Fury, you know. He's got a ton of history with a lot of the MCU now. I would love to see him get involved more and maybe bring Daisy Johnson with him to the MCU. That would be amazing. But you can't have everything, so it may happen and it may not. All right, let's get right in there. Love it. This team just...
Riggedy wrecked, son!
It wrecks. Like I said, I spent the last half hour of the X-23 Blitz just playing Black Order. And I scored a full million in that half hour doing that. Spent a lot of charges, but you know. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll back off there now. That gives us almost 2 million. There's a nice little foundation to work off of for tomorrow. Some more gold upgrade tokens, and we're well on our way to another 5 Blitz or Red Star orbs. So that's nice. So that gives us a little head start on tomorrow. I put myself on top of the World Warrior, I guess, with all that blitzing. Oh, Morrow, what I got was, I'll show you exactly. So this was this was an advertised portion of tonight's stream. So what I did was I scored 49 million and I finished 46th place to get myself 115 X23 shards, right? That's a personal best for me. I couldn't quite make it to 50 million. It was just, I didn't have time, but maybe next time, and you can see that it would have took 71 million to get first place. And to get in that top 15, which would have been the next step up for me to get more shards, it would have taken almost 62.5 million. So, but I came out in the top 100, which is what I was aiming to do, and that gave us about a third of a way toward the next X23, which will be the last, right? So now I'm well poised to whale out a little bit if they put some offers or open the orbs back up and get all of these characters to 7 stars so that I can get myself a 7-star Doc Ock. And that is the plan. Who knows, Thomas? Who knows? I might get lucky. You never know. So anyway, I think that's pretty much going to wrap me up for tonight. We'll save the rest for in the morning. Just wanted to get caught up on everything that I had been neglecting because I'd been just mad blitzing all day. So we got a good, nice little start for the Red Star Orb Blitz. We'll probably knock out the milestones for the other Orb Blitz tomorrow at some point too, but it's mostly the Red Stars that we're after. And let's see, did we even pick up the rewards? We did not. Let's go ahead and do that. But you know, we're done with raids. It's about everything we can do tonight. I'm not going to go crazy on anything else. So I got 115 X23 shards. So I'm like a third of the way of getting her those 300 shards she needs for 7 gold. And so that'll be probably the biggest amount of whaling out that I have to do when it comes to getting Doc Ock to 7. Everybody else is either at 7 or pretty close to it. So I'll need about 170 some odd shards for her to finish her up. So we'll see what kind of offers they put out there in the store. Yeah, DD3 is just a hell of a damn thing to do regardless. I think I'm on node 7 myself right now. It is difficult. All you can do is just make persistent progress. The Iron Fist is, all I can give you suggestions on are just characters that heal block or stun can be very useful. But in the end, it's mostly just about getting in there and getting as many of your own Phoenix alts off as you can. And sometimes you can bring in, I think Sinister's a global character, so you can bring him in and possibly clone somebody that will give you a heal block. So we're working on that our second time through ourselves. Yeah, Shuri's a good one. Got the basic. Taskmaster, great choice. I need to get that guy to 14 myself. So anyway, I'm excited to be getting toward the 50% mark on this Dark Dimension 3 second run, because I know that the back half goes a little quicker than the front half. So it'll be nice to slide into the end and forget Dark Dimension exists for a little while at least. Well, more characters are going to help you out there, no doubt. A full team of 5 is definitely going to help you try to overpower that Iron Fist, which is essentially what it's going to take. You're going to have to be able to do more DPS. Shuri would be very helpful, though. Otherwise, you're just going to have to out DPS his healing. And that can be a tall order at times. Okay, so, there we go. We'll get the rest in the morning. That's going to wrap it up for me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So just real quick, we sure appreciate you coming by. If you can give us a like or a subscribe, we always appreciate that. We're not trying to get in a big hurry to monetize, but the more eyeballs that we can get on the channel, get ourselves out there, the more we're going to grow. So if you'd like to join us off camera, you can come and hang out with us on our cluster Discord, the link in the description below. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a spot down there, a link down there, you can do that as well. So Swole, Joshua, Thomas, all you guys, Christopher, I appreciate all of you coming by and hanging out live tonight. It was nice to see you all, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. So we'll be back in the morning for a 9 a.m. stream of Mortytown TV, and I hope to see you guys there. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you got all the way to the end, you're a true fan, and we appreciate you. So everybody out there, you guys be cool. Keep gaming. I'm Vac, and I'm out of here.